good morning to all of you. Today we are going to start Ostwald's dilution law. Ostwald's dilution law. Before studying the statement of Ostwald's dilution law, let us study for weak acid dissociation. Weak acid is given by the term HA. All of we know HA in the aqueous medium get dissociated at equilibrium as it is a weak acid. Therefore, dissociate at equilibrium for the formation of H plus ions in the aqueous medium plus A minus ions in the aqueous medium. Now, by applying law of mass action, dissociation constant of this weak acid can be given as Ka is equal to, yesterday we discussed this formula, Ka is equal to equilibrium concentration of H plus into equilibrium concentration of A minus ion divided by equilibrium concentration of HA. If we consider initial reaction at 0 time, initially at 0 time, if 1 mole is the total concentration of weak acid, then at 0 time no product formation. Therefore, concentrations of H plus ion and A minus at initial level will be equal to 0. Now, concentration left behind. Concentration left behind whenever alpha number of moles get dissociated. Alpha is the degree of dissociation. When alpha number of moles get dissociated from initial number of mole, whatever concentration left behind will be equal to 1 minus alpha. At that time, alpha number of cations and alpha number of anions respectively are formed. If we have to write down equilibrium concentration in mole per dm cube. Equilibrium concentration in mole per dm cube. Dm cube is the volume. If V volume of solution is there, then concentration left behind is 1 minus alpha in V volume. Therefore, HA will remain at equilibrium as 1 minus alpha upon V. For that of H plus ion concentration, it is equal to alpha upon V, and for that of A minus ion concentration, it is equal to alpha upon V. These are the equilibrium concentrations in mole per dm cube respectively for weak acid HA, H plus ion and A minus ion. Why we have to calculate this value? Because our dissociation constant of weak acid requires equilibrium concentrations of H plus ion, equilibrium concentration of A minus ion and equilibrium concentration of HA. Put up these values in that formula, then we get Ka is equal to alpha upon V into alpha upon V divided by 1 minus alpha upon V. Let us solve the equation. Alpha into alpha is equal to alpha square upon V into V is equal to V square. Denominator goes to numerator, so into V upon 1 minus alpha. Now what happened? One of the V get cancelled with each other, and whatever left behind is equal to alpha square upon 1 minus alpha. Now what is alpha? Alpha is degree of dissociation. Alpha is degree of dissociation of weak electrolyte. Weak acid HA, degree of dissociation of weak acid, it is very less amount. Whenever weak acid is present, it partially dissociates. Therefore, dissociation is to the less extent as alpha is very less than 1. Therefore, we can consider 1 minus alpha is approximately equal to 1, and hence the formula becomes Ka is equal to alpha. Here it is V into 1 minus alpha. V into 1 minus alpha. Ka is equal to alpha square upon V. One of the most important formula for dissociation constant which gives relation between dissociation constant of weak acid and degree of dissociation Ka is equal to alpha square upon V. Now from this formula we can solve two more steps, but before that all of you know the inverse of dilution is always equal to concentration. Inverse of dilution is always equal to concentration. Hence we can substitute 1 upon V is equal to C, and therefore we get second formula. Therefore Ka is equal to 1 upon V is equal to C. Hence Ka is equal to alpha square into C is the second output or second relation between degree of dissociation of weak acid and dissociation constant of weak acid and its degree of dissociation. Let us solve both the formulae. From first formula we can write down alpha square is equal to Ka into V. Therefore alpha square is equal to Ka into V. And from this second formula we can write down alpha square is equal to Ka upon C. Try to solve this. If alpha square is equal to K into V, taking square root of both sides, therefore alpha is equal to under root of Ka into V, or from this formula alpha is equal to square root of Ka upon C. These are the again two important relations or formulae for alpha in the form of dilution and in the form of concentration. If we have to remove this proportionality sign, Ka is constant, so constant, square root of constant is another constant. Therefore we can write down alpha is equal to Ka under root V and alpha is equal to Ka upon under root C. This means that alpha is directly proportional to square root of V. By removing equality sign and constant of proportionality, we can directly write down a proportionality sign, or in another word we can write down alpha is inversely proportional to square root of concentration. And this is the statement of Ostwald's dilution law. Ostwald's dilution law states that the degree of dissociation of weak acid is always directly proportional to square root of its dilution, or inversely proportional to square root of its concentration. Very simple statement of Ostwald's dilution law. Ostwald's dilution law states that for a weak acid, degree of dissociation is always directly proportional to square root of dilution, or inversely proportional to square root of concentration. Now the same derivation we can write down for base. So second, for weak base, let us focus for weak base. What is general representation of weak base? Yes, it is BOH. BOH is the representation for weak base. Now how weak base ionizes? Weak base BOH in the aqueous medium, as it is a weak base, therefore dissociate at equilibrium for the formation of B plus aqueous plus OH minus aqueous. Now the remaining part will be same as that of in the first derivation. Initial concentration of weak base, if it is 1 mole at 0 time, product formation is 0,0. Concentration of base left behind will be equal to 1 minus alpha whenever alpha moles get dissociated. At the same time, alpha moles of cation and alpha moles of anions are formed. Equilibrium concentration in mole per dm cube is equal to 1 minus alpha upon V. For cation, it is alpha upon V. For anion, it is alpha upon V. Now, according to our yesterday's discussion, we can write down the same formula for dissociation constant of base. dissociation constant of weak base can be given as Kb is equal to by applying law of mass action, equilibrium concentration of B plus into equilibrium concentration of OH minus divided by equilibrium concentration of BOH. Let us substitute the values of equilibrium concentrations in this formula. Then we get the relation as Kb is equal to alpha upon V into alpha upon V divided by 1 minus alpha upon V. Calculation will be same. Alpha square upon V square into V upon 1 minus alpha. One of the V get cancelled with each other. Alpha square divided by V in bracket 1 minus alpha. As alpha is very less than 1, it is degree of dissociation of weak base. Therefore 1 minus alpha is approximately considered as 1, and hence we get first formula. Just instead of Ka, now we have to write down Kb. Kb is equal to alpha square upon V. No any change, just substitute instead of Ka, Kb. Again 1 upon V is equal to concentration, hence we can write down Kb is equal to alpha square C. That means from first formula, alpha square is equal to Kb into V, and from second formula, alpha square is equal to Kb upon C. That is, we can write down alpha is equal to, by taking square root of both sides, alpha is equal to under root Kb into V, or alpha is equal to under root Kb upon C. Means alpha is directly proportional to square root of V dilution, or alpha is inversely proportional to square root of C, that is concentration. So from this we can write down second statement for Ostwald's dilution law. Yes, Ostwald's dilution law can be stated as, for weak base BOH, degree of dissociation is always directly proportional to square root of dilution, or it is inversely proportional to square root of concentration. That means if we combinedly want to write down the statement for Ostwald's dilution law, we can write down the statement like this. Ostwald's dilution law states that degree of dissociation of weak acid or weak base is directly proportional to square root of dilution or inversely proportional to square root of concentration. Whenever initial concentration of weak acid or weak base is 1 mole per dm cube. When initial concentration is 1 mole per dm cube is the statement of Ostwald's dilution law.